Picture the scene. It's Christmas 1980. A 7-year-old boy has just been introduced to Hornby. Excitedly, he unwraps his R535 GWR freight set, and a whole new world opens for him. As video intros go, that's about as pretentious as it gets. Well, the wait's finally over. I finally finished constructing the train set, the model railway, whatever you want to call it. So now I'm going to give you a quick tour around it so you can have a good look at what this R535 train set from my childhood has become. Let's start here with the tracks. So I start off, I have 2 tracks running around, 2 ovals, joined by a set of points there, carry on round the outside. It's not just an oval, it's been shortened on one corner to make it a little more stimulating visually. And it goes right the way around. It's another set of points, and we've caught up with the other track. And that is the outer circuit. The inner track has a siding off it, running up there, but is otherwise just a basic oval. It's all finished now, so let's have a proper close look. A nice little gander. So I'm going to start at the rear of my GWR footbridge, which I constructed and put together. So we've got our twin tracks, all ballasted. We've got piles of ballast there behind the buffers, the siding. Coming around, we've got a few trees, we've got some hedges, we've got some ground foam grass, we've got a signal box, more trees, there's a signal, got a station halt, and there's some dude in there sitting on his cases, there's another guy sitting there, there's a bench, we've got our signals, that's a signal to go that way, that's a signal to go that way. We've got a junction joining our 2 tracks. The inner oval then has a siding coming back. There's our loading gauge. There's the buffers. There's plenty of trees, foliage around. Back onto the main track, we've got our uncoupler with the signboard for it. Then moving forward, put that back in position. There's our little whistle sign. Coming around, there's our power clip, the main power clip. A signal box and a signal, and here's my mail drop-off point, my level crossing and my mail pickup point, and there's my little postman. We've got our little roadway there, more trees and bushes and so on, and of course the hard standing for the signal box. Moving back inwards, we've got our station. Plenty of people waiting to get on. It's just a little country station. Waiting for the train. Pathway at the back. Another pile of ballast just dumped. And now we can see that I've broken up that central area. Plenty of trees. Coming back down, we've got all our trees and hedges and rough terrain. I've put the posters from my decal sheets onto the walls here and there randomly. More hedges and trees, short trees, piles of ballast. Got my buffers, got my good sheds and my engine shed. Coming around further, we can see I've got my loading gauge. There's a bit of ladder spare there. And this is the back here. You can see that pathway better. More signals. Water crane. There's my station there. Lots of people. Lots of baggage. Naughty little schoolboys. Somebody with his little red flag there. Now, for those of you who think that doesn't look like Reading Station, that's because it's not Reading. They're all Reading. That's what it is. There's my junction signal, my coaling stage, because I've got a reverse siding off there, comes back, which gives me those 3 tracks there, so I can put my goods and my trucks there. And here we go, back down here. What have we got? We've got another station. This is my town station. There we go. He's got his green flag. Breakdown. Man with a box. I think that could be Diesel Dave off YouTube with another box of goodies to put onto his own layout. Not too sure. There we go. Lots of people there. There's another water crane. Got our coaling stage in the background with another water crane there. There's our water tower feeding it. Again on a hard stand. We've got some more trees. Another junction box. And we've got a better view of the GWR footbridge, which I had to construct. So that's all looking really good. And that is the state of play. I actually think that I've now finished building the layout. My built up area layout. And I'm actually really pleased. It does look really good. I've populated it with a few people. I've built it up. I've distracted the eye from this large expanse of green with all these trees. Did really well. Got 40 trees, really cracking trees, 20 quid delivered off eBay. Well chuffed. It's taken them off a layout. They look dreadful on the photos and they look fantastic in reality. I've got to put some more sort of gubbins down here. I don't know what to put yet because all I've got is a few offcuts of rail and a couple of pallets. But that is my 1981 Hornby Railways Ticket to Ride layout, ready to put the trains on and play. And I have been playing and it does work. But until I get all the wagons I need, you're going to have to make do with just a little taster with the original R535. Right, well let's go for a ride then.